everybody, and welcome back to Podcast Time, episode 19, featuring 3 other people. Hello, Tyler.
Hello.
We are being joined today by Cole, Eli, and Dansnake. Tyler's gaming crew.
Hello. Well, Brian's crew too. Brian's on vacation, so he couldn't.
Wait, vacation where?
I don't know. I don't know the personal details.
Alright, so what are we talking about?
Alright, so our main topic, avoid Dansnake got his wisdom teeth out. He wants to talk about that.
Oh,
yeah, Dansnake, take it away.
Alright, so here's what you... Okay, what I'm going to talk about is what you're going to have to expect. So there's several things you should expect. Okay, so the first thing they're going to do is they're going to put... Well, not everyone's the same, but I'm going to assume that you're going to have local anesthesia and IV sedation. First things first, you cannot eat or drink 6 hours before the procedure.
It's only half the time. When you get your hospital, you can't do it the whole day.
On the day you're starving on the day.
Well, I went early in the morning.
for me, it was 8 hours.
Well, no, mine was 12 hours. Mine was 12 hours.
So, anyways, you then arrive at the office, and then
Did you have it in the actual dentist office? Or like in the hospital?
it's not like an oral surgeon.
Yeah, it's a specialist place.
Specialist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I got extractions when I got my braces and I went to the
So anyways, once they take you back, what they're gonna do is they're gonna put like a mask over your nose for the nitrous oxide, the local anesthesia, and then they're gonna put an IV in your arm for the IV sedation.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. So anyways, they put the
They
needle.
didn't put a mask over my nose, bro. They just put the ID.
I had the mask.
They give you certain drugs. One of them's gonna make your butt itch, though the rest put you to sleep.
Wait, why does the one with the butt itch not put you to sleep?
I don't remember what that is.
does.
I don't remember that either. I don't remember having an itchy butt serum.
an itchy butt serum.
Wait, did that happen? Did it really make your...
Yeah, it actually
My
made my
first one
butt
seemed to be... Okay, continue.
You should hit it.
Anyways, they fill you up with lots of drugs, and basically during the procedure will only feel like a few minutes, and not a full, only feel like a few minutes and not a half hour.
It only took a half hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it felt like a few minutes.
Yeah, wisdom teeth.
For me,
It'll take anywhere from a half an hour to an hour.
For me though, it felt way longer. Cause unlike for most people where it feels like it was there for 2 minutes, for me it felt like I was in literally hell. Like it was miserable. I was dizzy, I was confused, I couldn't move the entire time. I couldn't feel anything except for my own brain power, which was off the charts as usual. And I felt like it felt way longer for me. Now looking back on it, I don't remember it being very long, but while I was in it, oh, it was miserable. Oh, I thought I was gonna die.
Mine wasn't very long either. Well, I mean it was long. I didn't feel very long. But I felt fine. It just felt like going to sleep. Alright, to continue.
How long did it take you to go to sleep?
Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna continue. It didn't take very long for me to go to sleep. Heck, I don't even remember what even happened during the procedure.
That's the point.
Yeah, I fell asleep, and I was like in a dream.
Yeah, that's the point. Actually, it's early. Fall asleep.
Let's go put
Yeah.
drugs.
That's the point of the drugs.
Oh.
So I woke up and it's all done.
What was the nitrous oxide like? Did it feel any different than normal breathing?
Well, it kind of felt like there was liquid in it, although there wasn't. It was weird.
But it wasn't like uncomfortable. It was just
No, not really.
alright.
Anyways, once the procedure's over, you're probably gonna be cross-eyed, and you're gonna have
cross-eyed?
I was cross-eyed.
Did you know you were cross-eyed?
Yep, I knew I was.
What was it?
I had to cover one eye, just so. And you're gonna have to be helped downstairs to the car.
Yeah, when you get a surgery done, you're required. You can't walk out of the hospital on your own. You have to come out in a wheelchair.
Oh, I didn't have to come out in a wheelchair. In fact,
Right now, my hospital in a wheelchair. It's just that you have to be escorted out by
In-
someone.
Yeah, sometimes it's a wheelchair.
in fact, they probably should have given me a bigger dose. Because like I said, I was there the whole time. I didn't feel nothing, but I was there. I was aware, and as soon as it was done, I got up and I walked myself to the car. I didn't actually have any problems until I was like, I don't know, 10 minutes from home because I was starting to get car sick, and I don't normally get car sick, but I got like car sick on the way home. We were going to get my prescription for my meds for it, so it wouldn't hurt as bad later on. And we got to the place to pick it up, and I was like, all right, I gotta, and I opened the door and vomited.
I guess yeah, that's what happens to me.
Yeah.
I did not feel very good after I woke
Yeah,
up.
you might not feel good.
Because that was probably because they gave me an ice cold glass. I drank 3 glasses of water and I ate a whole popsicle. So then I didn't start to feel good. And yeah, I'm not going to talk about what came out of me because it's probably not appropriate. But
Anyways, I'd like to continue. You might be seeing double when you're done.
it's probably because you're cross-eyed.
Yeah, that's why. And also, you'll have to be wearing these you'll also have to be wearing like these miniature napkins, I think called gongs.
Gauze, yep. Gauze pads.
Bleeding, yeah.
I still have
Yeah,
some.
I had to wear that when I got work done on my teeth about a month ago. They feel like crap.
Anyways, I can't say on what it's like any days after, because I got my wisdom teeth pulled out the same day as I'm talking about this. And the last remark I have is you should change these like every 30 minutes.
Yeah, they get soaked real fast.
Yeah.
That's so. I'm guessing that there's a decent amount of blood in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
I got work done on my teeth about a month ago, right as the dentist opened. But they were basically gonna look at my teeth, and they thought I had a cavity, but it was really just a hole, like an actual cavity. There was a hole in my tooth, so they filled that.
What?
And they also cut skin off of each of the teeth that were covering the teeth so that they could grow properly, and I could clean them. That was excruciating because they put numbing stuff in me, but they didn't put it all the way in, and they went farther back than the numbing thing reached, and it hurt like hell.
Where's there a
Oh.
hole in your teeth?
It's my wisdom teeth. I can't reach them with a toothbrush.
Well, you see,
It's hard.
one day
That's why there's-
Tyler was drilling, and he thought, "Oh, I wonder what this screw tastes like." But he put it in his mouth, and he drilled it into his tooth.
I actually did put a screw on my. I did actually put a freshly removed screw on my tongue, and I think it burnt my tongue.
Well, yeah,
Why?
because of the
Fresh that came
friction.
out was friction made it really hot.
No, but why did you put it on your tongue?
Because he's a dumbass.
Anyway, I got tonsillitis. That was a while ago, actually. It was about 4 years ago.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I got pushed out in a wheelchair, and I had these special socks on. But I could have walked out on my own. I had the power to walk out on my own. But
I like how what you say about this is like, I had to be in a wheelchair and I had these special socks. What did the socks have anything to do with the situation? And why were they special?
I still have the socks, though. Actually, I think I still have the socks.
Give you like some dinosaur socks or something? It's like how they normally give you like stickers at a doctor's office.
Branded socks and stuff.
Nice.
I had to wear them during the surgery. I don't know why, but
No.
Do you still got the assless hospital chaps?
I don't know what the hell that is. But
No.
yeah. That's my experience, I guess. Well, it's my only experience. No, I did get. I got surgery on my toes twice. I didn't feel anything from that, but the process afterwards was really annoying. I had to soak my feet in Epsom salt.
Oh,
once a day.
yeah.
And it was during. But the worst part was it was during swimming unit in school. This happened the exact same year I got my tonsils, just a few months later. And yeah, I couldn't. It was the middle of the swimming unit in gym, and I couldn't go swimming. So instead of just sitting on the bleachers to watch because I couldn't swim, I had to go to the detention room because I wasn't allowed to even be in there.
Nice.
It was stupid. It was absolutely stupid.
Did you at least get to sit on your phone or something?
No, because it was school. Remember, they were very strict about that crap.
So
I did
you
homework,
literally,
so this
you
got
got
done- At least I got
punished.
to catch up on my homework without actually missing free time.
So you actually got punished for getting toe surgery.
Well, actually, it was actually a bonus because I could do homework and
Nice.
not have to do it at home or stuff. I mean, I could do it there. And I also talked to the people that are in there, and they're actually pretty. They seem mean, but they're actually some of them are actually pretty nice.
What, did your grade go down or no?
No, I had an excuse. I didn't make them punch
I don't know, but why'd you go to the detention room?
I don't know why.
That's just where they sent him, I guess.
You can't wear socks or shoes in the couldn't wear socks or shoes in the pool area, and I couldn't get my toe wet because it was still dealing.
People do it so many times, though.
I know. I don't know.
Oh. Alright, any other surgery stories anyone would like to tell?
Wait, why'd you put your feet in salt?
This really isn't that big of a story, but before I got braces, I had to get 4 teeth extracted,
Oh.
and for some reason, like, I'm over it now, probably, but I used to have a fear of the nitrous oxide stuff, so I would never use it.
Oh.
And I had to get 4 teeth removed, and that required 3 numbing shots per tooth. I was like, no, don't give me the nitrous oxide. I don't want it. I'm too scared for it. So I took the 3 numbing shots without any kind of other anesthetic.
Ouch.
Yeah, it hurt like hell, but
Oh.
it did give me it did produce a funny moment because I was fully aware to see this happen. It was I remember vividly. It was the bottom left tooth when they were pulling it out. Out of the bottom corner of my eye, I just see something white just jump out of my mouth, and I found that hilarious. It was my tooth. Yeah, the tool lost grip on it, and it just flew out of my mouth and onto the floor.
Freedom!
Wait, why don't you put under? Why don't you put under during this? Why are you just awake?
Why you didn't get braces?
No, you never get extraction braces.
Fuck.
Because getting your wisdom teeth out, that's a kind of extraction.
Also, they don't have to put you under if they're fully grown. The wisdom teeth are. They just numb your mouth.
Yeah, my bottoms were pretty much moving.
3 of mine are in. The 4th one is coming in. And so they'll make a final decision of whether mine need to be pulled once that one is in. I don't really care if they come out or not. I don't really care if they come out or not. But they're not a bother. They're just harder to clean, so they get dirty quicker.
Okay, so what are we talking about next, guys?
Ooh, I have a debate. We could do it. I'm gonna need a debate.
Ooh, a debate would be nice.
So, not politics. We're leaving politics out of this.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, no, stop. We're not doing politics. My channel and Tyler's channel probably are politics free. We're not getting mixed up on all of these.
Okay, anyway, so Jeff knows you know this, Cole knows this, everybody here knows this. I'm saving up money to get a PC now.
Yep.
So I can do my own stuff. But yesterday I was looking at stuff, talking it over to a few people, and like considering what my best option would be, because I need a computer, obviously. But could I get like a gaming do I want to get a gaming PC rig, which is not it is technically portable, but it's not supposed to be portable, or something like a laptop which is portable.
Honestly, if you're
Yeah.
PC, you should probably just
No, don't get a laptop. Gaming laptops, they die in like a year, and then they're 30 FPS.
Is not working for gaming.
The PC is way better.
Personally, I also don't recommend Alienware.
Wait, why not?
It's just, I mean, it's self-proclaimed the gaming computer. It's really not. There's no such thing as a gaming computer. It's just a computer that you game on. Like, normal people don't have a different computer for non-gaming things. It's just a computer. And it's not worth what you have to pay and all that. It really isn't. It's almost, like, better just to, like, get a normal, like, I don't know, Dell or Windows computer, something like that. Because it will run better and... Ow, I'm poisoned.
What do you mean? I don't know if it'll run better, but...
Well, maybe not Windows because of all the random weird stuff that always happens. But, I don't know. I don't recommend Alienware.
I just need one that's not, like, ridiculously expensive, but one that's, like, that will run well. That's stupid. But, like...
So you should probably build your own.
That's what I was considering trying to build my own.
That is really expensive, though.
Probably a better idea. It's cheaper and you know exactly what you're
It's
getting.
cheaper than getting a pre-built, yeah.
No, it's not. Building your own is way more expensive than getting a pre-built. Unless you're getting the crappiest crap you can find.
No, it's not.
Yes, it 100% is.
You can get a good graphics card for like $100.
And you don't think that's expensive? You can buy a computer for $400. And spending $100 on a graphic card by itself is a lot. And that's just like, that's... I think that's
really.
pretty mid.
Yeah, the graphics cards are expensive. The most expensive part of the computer.
But if you're gonna build your own, you have to buy the entirety of the computer. You can't just, you know... I mean, theoretically, you can just buy a crappy computer and put that graphics card in there. But if you're building one, you want it to be good. You're not just gonna buy a crappy computer and put a new graphics card in there. Some people do. I wouldn't. I would straight up build it from scratch.
Yeah, almost every case I've seen, building a computer
It's better than a
is
pre-built.
cheaper than building. Is cheaper than buying a pre-bought one that has the same specs.
Yeah.
Everybody who I've talked to, other than you guys right now, have said completely different. I'm talking about Dawson. I'm talking about... Well, I don't know if Vincent built his own. But from what I've heard until right now with you guys, it is much cheaper to, like... Or it's not cheaper to build your own, but it is better to build your own, because they ended up lasting longer, and I guess cheaper in the long run, basically. But not, it's definitely not cheaper than just buying a pre-one. Because, I mean, like, there's so much inside of one that you need to buy to build your own, and if you just buy a pre-built one, it's, the only expensive part will really be, like, you know, crap like, virus protection would be pretty expensive because it's like a monthly thing depending on where you get it from.
You don't need virus protection. I don't have it.
No,
just
but it's a thing you would definitely want to recommend because it's downloaded or not, people can still hack your Twitter accounts.
I don't know. You could just always download a free one like Malwarebytes.
Also, if you pre-built your own, you're definitely gonna want to get yourself some NordVPN for your we're not sponsored by NordVPN, but get NordVPN.
NordVPN is shit and overpriced. I don't recommend it.
I know, I was just saying that as a joke because everything I've watched recently is sponsored by either Honey or NordVPN.
NordVPN is not good. It's too expensive in my opinion. I don't recommend it. Also, Windows comes with a Defender already, so...
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Windows in general because it just kind of, like, all the Windows updates that just happen randomly and all that. And it always has, like, these weird random problems that you would assume would not be a problem, but for whatever reason just ends up being an issue in the end.
Wait, what problems?
Well, like, you know, there's just a bunch of random crashing issues that they end up having to fix, like, a week later, and then when you're not in the middle of a crash, you're playing a game or whatever, and all of a sudden it'll pop up, your Windows computer is updating. Now, I don't think this happens as much as it used to, but it used to happen quite a bit.
It doesn't happen to me. If you ever crashing problems, that's probably something with your computer, not Windows.
Yeah, I've had my laptop just multiple times.
Yeah, it's probably something with the laptop and not the Windows. But I don't know.
I guess in my defense and from my perspective, I haven't had a computer in probably close to 6 or 7 years now, because the last time I had one, I annihilated it with viruses from trying to illegally download games, and it did not work. I don't own it anymore.
Well,
So
probably.
it might be
That's
cheaper
why-
now to build your own computer, I guess, but from what I've heard and more recently and from what I've experienced, it's not.
I don't know.
I don't know, this is gonna have to be something that Tyler's gonna have to look into himself. Which is the reason why I don't want to talk about politics ever. It's because why would anybody want to listen to an internet person talk about politics? If you want to know about politics, go look them up. Go watch the news. But don't watch one news source. Watch them all to get your own view instead of following what everybody else tells you to follow. Which is why I don't want to talk about politics. Ever.
No, all newses are biased though. There's not really unbiased.
That's why I say go watch a bunch of different news sources, not just one. So you get all these biased views, and then you decide which one is the most viable and most trusting one. You pick and choose from each news source on one story, and then you can put together the puzzle of what's true and what's not. And that's the whole reason why I don't like talking about politics, is because why does anybody want to know what I think? Go figure it out for yourself. So Tyler, what I'd say for this is, I don't know, we all have probably pretty good ideas of what it would be, but go look up some stuff. Go figure it out yourself.
Yeah, I gotta do research. I don't think I figure out what I'm actually. I got at least a couple games that I want to play once I get the PC, and I gotta get my editing software on there and stuff, and get everything transferred.
Definitely get VR chat desktop mode.
VR chat, nice. We gotta have a good computer that can run VR. If you're gonna get one, that's gonna bring up the price a little bit. VR is kind of a struggle to run sometimes.
Well, I mean, you don't need a VR headset to play VR chat. That's why there is a desktop mode.
Yeah, but it feels kind of cheaty, I'd say, to play a VR game not in VR.
I don't know. You should get CS:GO or
VR chat
Valorant.
has been an awesome way to socialize.
Oh yeah, CS:GO. CS:GO. There we go. I got 3 games now. CS:GO's the one.
If you get
What about-
Tyler, if you get Rainbow Six Siege also, and you start streaming, you get a lot more viewership from that, because a lot of people like watching Rainbow.
If you get
I have Rainbow Six Siege already on the PS4.
I know.
Oh,
but
you should
if
start
get
streaming
Rainbow
that.
Six- God. You suck. If you get Rainbow Six Siege, you better get a VPN when you play it, because a lot of toxic people on a PC.
Like NordVPN.
CS:GO.
No. Like they'll get your IP and then hit your router just because they lost a game. I don't know.
There are people who do that, and they'll look at your IP, and you know, sometimes they'll claim they know where you live, but they really don't. There's a whole bunch of weird random things that revolve around the problems with
I still just
people
recommend
like that.
getting a VPN. And there's plenty free VPNs like Proton.
But this is assuming that Tyler's going to be any good at it also, so I wouldn't be too worried, because I don't think Tyler would be very good at a first-person shooter. After coming from games like Pimpkin and Minecraft, I don't think Rainbow would be the easiest thing for him to
He's never.
hit. Oh look, it's Tyler.
Dude, you've
Hello.
never really been good at first-person shooters. You played
I've never-
Call of War. You played.
I've never seen him play a first-person shooter, other than, I mean, these aren't first-person shooters, these are first-person games. And they're,
Yeah, but-
I don't know, Spider-Man is not really first-person, though. If I remember, it's more
He told me he
third-person.
Yeah, he told me he played Call of Duty and he quit because he didn't know the controls.
They put me right in the middle of World War II D-Day, and then I got shot to death without knowing any of the controls whatsoever.
And then you quit and you decide, nah, I'm not gonna learn the controls, and you quit and you never.
I
tried
haven't
again.
gotten around to it yet.
That's like me with Spider-Man. Eventually, I plan on recording Spider-Man, but because Tyler did his like series, I'm gonna wait until I feel like I want to do mine, and it won't be like, hey, I'm gonna do this because Tyler got some views on it. Which is why I haven't. One of the reasons why I haven't done it yet.
Spider-Man didn't do as well as I wanted it to.
That's the other reason.
Yeah, didn't the Wii tournament do good? The baseball tournament?
Oh, his Wii videos do incredible.
That video's doing great. I'm happy about that one. The Evo tournaments are doing really well as well. Mountain Dew reviews, they're doing good. At least they were at the start. I think they're losing popularity though. I just gotta bring them back. I got a couple more flavors to do. Actually, I should run out my large angle at work tomorrow and get one.
Wait, did you do reviews?
I did. I started bringing reviews. I got 5 done.
Oh, is that your plan thing?
That's my new series thing.
Yeah.
The other reason which Tyler mentioned that I'm not gonna do Spider-Man yet is I'm gonna wait until I have, you know, a decent amount of like, you know, subscribers who actually watch my videos, because when I did Batman, the majority of the series has 0 views, which also could be attributed to the audio quality, which was pretty bad in most of them.
That's another reason why Spider-Man didn't do well for me, because I was still figuring out the PS4's like mic thing, and so the mic didn't work for some of the episodes, and yeah, it was game on. I fixed that for Far Cry Primal, which was the next playthrough I did after that.
Wait, so
Far Cry did well, actually. Especially when I returned. Actually, especially after when I came back after the hiatus. I did it.
Wait, so what games are you planning to get on the computer?
Well, I forgot about CS:GO.
You should get Spore.
There's one called NR 2003 I really want to do.
And Sims. Get Sims. That's a good one to stream and record.
You should get. I'd say you should get Minecraft.
Oh
yeah.
Shit.
You should get
I have
Valorant.
Minecraft on every single system I own except for PS2.
Would you have Minecraft on a computer?
I had it.
Well, do you
I'm
still
gonna,
have it?
as soon as I get a new PC, I'm gonna have to get myself a new, like, copy of mine, not really copy, a new Minecraft account, because I don't remember what my password is. And I don't use the email that I had anymore,
I'd
so.
probably get a new account as well,
Yeah.
because the account I had, one, I think I blew myself up or something, and I lost everything. But I had a pretty good world going, but I'll probably get a new one.
You know you can get free Minecraft alt accounts.
But Minecraft's not.
I can't get any free alt
They have
accounts.
so many other platforms and systems, and I already played the going of it.
I know, but it'd be so much better on computer because the controls. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Well, that's your opinion, because which one do you play more, computer Minecraft or console Minecraft?
But it's so much
That's
more
why.
fluent. You can do so much more things, like faster turning time.
You just gotta turn up your sensitivity. That's it. In a lot of ways, I think console is better, but in some other ways, I think computer is better. And are we talking about Bedrock in general? Because then we can make a good comparison. Or are we saying Java versus Bedrock?
No, I just feel like computer controls are better than consoles. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can do much more.
I will say, yeah, keyboard and mouse is a little more intuitive for Minecraft, but controller isn't exactly unplayable. It's still comfortable.
Yeah, in my opinion, yeah, that's true. But in my opinion, it feels a little clunky to do it. Doesn't really feel like.
In my opinion, since I've been playing console,
I should get big rigs.
You should.
I should get big rigs.
Wait, what was the other game you're planning to get?
NR 2003 are probably the first game I'll get, because there's a thing I want to do for it. That's also a really good game.
what am I doing with this?
CS:GO.
You said there's 3. What's the third?
Well, I wanted to get Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. I can also get that for PS2, but I can get it for PC as well.
Have you heard? Yeah. Wait, have you heard of Valorant?
Valorant,
I
yeah.
have to look at other games that I want.
You might be able to get it. It's pretty fun. The only,
You should get Dark Souls.
I might, I guess. But the other thing I'm going to be doing is getting my own editing software, learning how to edit and stuff, and working with that. So,
if you have $15, get Gary's mod. It's really fun.
Oh yeah,
yes, I need to get Gmod.
It's really
that's
fun with
definitely
friends.
one of the things that I'll get as soon as I get a PC.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Gmod, definitely.
Oh, there's a free game called TF2. I'm not sure if you heard about it.
Team Fortress
I used to
2.
play it a lot. It's a really fun game. Fun with friends.
Yeah. Gmod
TF2's free, so.
and Gmod and
TF2?
like,
It's really
Fortnite,
really
get
fun.
Fortnite.
No.
no.
Hmm.
But yeah. So I'll see. It's going to be gaming and more for boosting my channel's quality and stuff because I need that.
Yeah, get OBS
Yeah.
on computer.
I'm hoping it'll
OBS,
run much
100%.
better if we do.
OBS over anything else. Because OBS
Yeah,
is
but
free.
OBS is free too, so
It runs
Exactly.
pretty stinking good, I'd say.
I mean, if you want more features, you have to pay, obviously. But
Yeah,
free
but
version's pretty good.
just get a
Well, it's
free
good for
editing
what I
software,
want.
or just keep giving your videos to Dansnake and you'll be good.
Yeah.
Wait, I know what the sound of this is.
What other games? I have, but you really should get Gmod. It's only $15.
I'll get Gmod. I gotta get Iron Stuff for free. I gotta get.
What game? Ooh, Left 4 Dead 2 is a fun game.
That's a really old one now. That's like that game is so old now.
I know, so is Team Fortress 2, but
And Gmod, I would say, is pretty stinking old
Yeah.
now. I don't
but
consider
people still play
Minecraft an old game. I mean, it is an old game, but it keeps getting updates. Whereas like TF2, I don't, as far as I know, hasn't been getting any updates. And same for Left 4 Dead too.
they claim they're working on updates, but it's been 1,000 days, I think, since last major update. So who knows? Same with Left 4 Dead 2. They don't really update it, but they're still really good games.
Yeah.
But no, Gmod still gets updated regularly.
I know Gmod does, because Gmod's like Minecraft, but I would still consider that an old game, because that's like.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas Minecraft, like the textures and a lot of the gameplay has changed, Gmod's gameplay and all that sort of stuff kind of stays the same in the general idea of it. But like a lot of the gameplay mechanics in Minecraft have changed vastly since the last time I was on computer.
Over there. Okay.
Yeah, we should argue with that.
Depending on how much the PC costs that I want, I should be able to get it pretty soon, probably end of summer. I might get paid around $100 a week. But then I also gotta get the monitor and the keyboard just from separate, so.
You should get.
Hmm.
You need to get Steam.
Yeah, Steam is definitely something you should look into.
Also, get the app on your phone. Don't get it yet. Get it when you have a
Oh,
Steam account.
shit.
It's just there so people can't steal your account.
What happened to the door?
I think a zombie broke it.
God damn it.
But yeah, you should get Discord maybe on your computer.
100%, you gotta get Discord. As soon as I get a computer and I get Discord, that's how we're gonna start doing podcasts.
Oh yeah, it's much better.
It's,
I just use it mostly. What else do you need? If you want a VPN, I'd recommend it because there's toxic people on the internet. But yeah, Proton VPN, free, it's pretty good. You might want to get Firefox because it's the most secure browser.
if you don't want that, you can just get Chrome. It works just as good.
Kroger uses Firefox. I just realized Kroger uses Firefox on their computers.
It's more secure than.
They don't have a web browser. They don't have a search bar.
Search? Whoa. I don't know.
Alright, what's next? What are we talking about next?
I don't know. Tyler just left to go upstairs.
Oh. My podcast partner isn't even in the podcast anymore. Huh.
I don't know why he just left.
They're watching.
Yeah. I guess it's, yeah, that wants him. Shit. Yo, there's a creeper in your house. Yo.
Oh no. Don't let it blow up. Tyler! Oh god.
Tyler, move!
Tyler, no! The other way. Go. I'm punching him off. You lead him away.
He's chasing me.
I know, lead him away. Oh, what the hell? Did Tyler just hit me?
I can't.
Take it off.
No, I got shot.
I can't fight it.
Oh god, he's right there.
I'll lead him away.
He's chasing.
I'll lead him away.
He's chasing. No.
How long have we been doing this? Let's see.
Oh shit.
Alright, lead him away.
I can't.
We've been doing it for about 38 minutes, roughly. Almost 40 minutes, basically.
Just some time in lighting up the surrounding area.
Yeah.
It's just a podcast.
Yeah, I don't play in this world unless it's in a podcast, and I don't do Minecraft every time for podcasts.
Can you turn PvP on? That'd be really cool.
No, I'm not going to turn PvP on, and there's a reason why I'm not going to turn PvP on.
I'm gonna kill Tyler, not you.
Yeah, but that's just a big distraction for the podcast. Kind of like this whole situation we're having right now, where it's raining and it's nighttime. Do I have cheats on? Oh, no, I don't. Damn it. Alright, so let's try to get maybe one or two more topics in here before I end off the podcast, and we're going to head over to Tyler's Minecraft World. Fuck. I fell.
Let's see. Jeff the Mellows, do you have any other topics? Or Eli hasn't had a topic either. Or Paul, he hasn't had one either.
I'll talk about computer.
Yeah, that's
We just kind of did that.
Let's see.
There's a skeleton in the window, shooting.
What happened?
Let's see.
Let's see if I got my list, my trusty handy dandy list from like forever ago. That ain't it. Oh hey.
Can you think of any more topics we talked about during that one podcast you never uploaded that we can talk about now?
We talked about the way people in school have changed. And how there's like more accepting of each other, and there's like less of a tier system on who's popular and who's not. There's only unpopular kids, and then everybody else is just the same.
Oh yeah.
True.
On VR chat, I supported somebody on Patreon that still got my name on the VR chat.
Why?
Oh, we can talk about that.
What, VR chat?
Wait, no.
Or Patreon.
Has been topping the charts on Beat Saber.
Tyler, should we get a Patreon for our podcast?
Shoot, we should get a Patreon.
I don't really like VR chat, really. There's a lot of strange people who play it. That's my opinion. No,
But you can say that about every game ever, though. There's a lot of strange people that play
but
it.
like everyone who does it, like they watch anime or like
That's not true at all. Everybody who does VR chat does not watch anime. Me, for instance, I have done VR chat. I do not watch anime.
I debate it. Literally everybody has an anime avatar.
Are you kidding me? I came from a time where they all were Uganda Knuckles variants.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they can do whatever they want. I don't do it. Should we talk about Jeffrey Epstein? Because I was watching.
No, we're not gonna talk about Epstein.
Hold on, I was watching a Netflix documentary about him. So.
Oh, I got a topic.
What?
The heart attack grill. I was watching a documentary on
Oh,
that.
Heart Attack Grill. I know about that place. We could talk about that.
I'm pretty
They've
sure.
had 3 spokespeople die since
Yeah.
2011.
I'm pretty sure my dad went there. He didn't eat free though.
Grill?
The Heart Attack
Yeah.
Grill. They
It's in
serve.
Las Vegas.
Yes, well, it's in Vegas and it's in Arizona.
I need some context here. Explain.
It's basically a burger joint where they cook the fries in lard, serve you butter milkshakes.
Yeah.
It's like a hospital-themed Hooters that serves you crap.
Also, if you're like 300,
Kinda nasty.
if you're like 300 pounds plus, you eat free or something like that.
Something ridiculous like that. But it's the people who work there. You can kind of like think of them like the Hooters employees,
Most,
where they kind of dress kind of skimpy.
yeah, most
Yeah,
people.
that's why I call it a hospital-themed Hooters, because the waiters are all ladies and they dress skimpy.
And then the people who, the spokesperson, they like die of
The guy,
cardiac arrest.
the owner of the store, though, he is so honest about it. He's like, yeah, people die. That's good for business. It's a reality check on people.
Right.
Say, hey, this is what you're putting in your body. This is your fault. You can make your own decisions.
Who's saying that?
The owner of the Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh yeah, this is the one that's all the way to the front.
He's
Honestly,
brutally
he's
honest, and
right.
I love that.
100%. It is good for business for them to have people die because it draws media attention to them, and you know, the more media you get, the more popular you are. So what we need to do is arrange some sort of shooting. No, wait, no, let's not do that.
All right, what about
Yeah, it's electric. Grill.
was the law? What about the Las Vegas shooting?
It's all the way to the front.
There's controversy around that.
But that's kind of politics, though. This isn't a political
I
podcast.
don't know if it's politics. I'd say he got framed though.
I don't want to talk about whether or not some guy who was involved in a shooting somehow got framed or not, because I don't want negative views on this channel.
Let's talk about. We're not talking about the guy. We're talking about his brother. All right, he went on the news and talked to the news, and he was like, I don't know why my brother would ever do that. Then the next day, he gets arrested for having like a terabyte of DP on his computer, but it was running Windows 95. And then his house burns down with all the evidence the next day. I don't know. It's a little suspicious, but I don't know. That's all I gotta say.
Imagine still having Windows 95.
Yeah, but apparently it has 2 terabytes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, if you're gonna be that kind of, you're gonna be the kind of asshole with CP.
He didn't do it. It was probably planted. Because how can it have 2 terabytes on Windows 95?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute, like, why could you? Why Windows 95?
I don't know. But that's all I gotta say.
I remember watching a video of the proper people. They went into an abandoned hospital and the computer turned on and it was Windows 95. It still works.
You know what we could talk about? We could talk about conspiracy theorists and the wacky versus the not so wacky.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about the conspiracy theorists like the kid we talked about in the last podcast? Because he's technically a conspiracy theorist.
What
even
kid
though he's
did we talk
complete
about in the last
egotistical
podcast?
Idiot.
Oh.
Or are we talking about actual conspiracy
I don't
theorists that actually have facts behind them?
Maybe. I saw this
I'm talking about the people who
conspiracy
are like, go on YouTube and say Bush did 9/11, or, you know, people on the lines of MatPat, which would be a non-crazy conspiracy theorist.
5G causes cancer. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, anti-vaxxers and
Yeah,
Karens.
I don't know. I saw this person was like, wait, what the fuck was I gonna say? I forgot.
Dude,
What?
I watched all
Oh.
the theory videos. On the first one, someone was
Oh, yeah, yeah.
absolute genius. They put it out. They said conspiracy theory. Matt Pat started food theory just so he could get a ton of food and write it off as a business expense with a tax credit. And Matt Pat himself responded saying, "I want you as my accountant."
I don't know.
Nice.
Someone said coronavirus, the vaccine was gonna be found in June and everything was gonna be all over.
Hey,
I don't
so
know.
one of the big conspiracies around medical things right now is that the cure to cancer and things of that nature do exist, but because of how much money it makes hospitals and the government, the people who find the cures are told not to release it, and the government's hiding it up or covering it up. And a lot of people believe this. My grandma believes that the cure to cancer does exist, and that people just don't want to give it up because of how much money it would cost them. and how like they wouldn't be getting as much in as they have been with the cancer patients, because the method to treat cancer is really expensive for a lot of people, and they do make quite a bit of money off of it.
If there was a cure, though, like, I feel that would bring in more money than what would be spent.
No, because
America
then
would spend about $4.5 billion just to get it all, and then hog it from other countries. So there you go.
But in the long run, the longer we have cancer, the more money people pay to cure the cancer. If we cure the cancer, like, for good, then they won't be making any revenue from that at all, period. And that's where a lot of people get into the thing where they say the government's hiding it so that we keep getting money for this. Also, another conspiracy that a lot of people talk about it also has to do with the government is, where the heck does all our tax money go? Because they say it goes into the roads, but there's a lot of like looking into it, like statistics that people have done that the money's just not there, and it kind of reminds me of like one of the Yogscast scandals that they've had, which is Yog Ventures, which a lot of people put money into. And just out of nowhere, like after the game got canceled, what happened to the rest of the money? Nobody knows. They won't say anything about it. And this happens a lot where, you know, a lot of charities and things, they get a bunch of money, but the money just disappears. Like, you'd think getting billions of dollars of donations would actually do something, but I don't know where the money goes.
Yeah, what about the Black Lives Matter things? Like, where would the money even go? I don't understand. No.
Political.
No, like.
This is different.
Whatever.
I see what he's saying. If they made a charity, and this is not a taking a political question or position. This is a general question, and I see where he's going.
Where would the money like go?
Who
like,
would receive the money if there was a Black Lives Matter charity? Would it be the government?
Yeah.
Would it be because I don't think there is a self-proclaimed leader of the Black Lives Matter movement. There's a lot of people involved, but I don't think there's a specific leader. So that's a pretty good question. Where would the money go? And that's not taking a political viewpoint at all.
I'm not trying to. I'll just general question.
Yeah.
Also, wait. Do you think America should have free healthcare or no?
Well, free healthcare is a little deceiving in the fact that it's not necessarily free. The taxes pay for it.
Exactly.
So you still end up paying for it. It's just not as you don't pay for specific healthcare.
Not up front. You'd be paying
right, exactly.
It's like a bill,
Yeah, like, well,
you just be paying more.
well, free healthcare has its own problems. Well, let's say currently in America, healthcare is really expensive, but in Canada,
it's free
over there, is in 2 tiers. If you're like in the bottom if you somehow end up in the bottom tier, which most people do, you're gonna have to wait a long time.
Like, some of these stuff is like backed up like for years, like just to get in the hospital.
Yeah, some people have died waiting for treatment.
Yeah, that's one of the problems.
Is that in Canada?
Canada.
It's in stuff with healthcare. You try to sell my stuff? Rotator.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say necessarily that free healthcare is a good thing, but I wouldn't say it's... Jeez, what happened to the mic? The echo has just gotten so much worse.
Not sure. I don't know. You're still paying for it, so it's really not free, but...
Right. And oftentimes, because it's like free healthcare, the people that have it, like Dan said, it's not the greatest healthcare. You end up having to wait a long time, or because it's free healthcare, you can only get what the taxes will pay for.
Yeah. But I think some of the money you pay for with taxes go to like police, like. Their paycheck is, I'm pretty sure, taxpayers' money. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a political view that we will not look into.
I know. I was just...
Look, wait, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say, like, if you do defend the police, who's gonna defend you if someone's robbing your house?
Mercenaries. And vigilantes.
Mercenary on VR chat earlier.
Yeah, but then they're also trying to take away your guns and Yeah.
This is why I don't want to talk about it, because it's confusing, and you look at the perspectives on both sides, and they just don't fit in. And I'm not a big fan of government in any perspective whatsoever. I think that anarchy, in the end, would be better, but that's just because I'm mostly anti-people, because a lot of people don't look into things for themselves. They take what everybody else is saying and use that. And a lot of people say, but I do look up stuff. I look up the news. I watch the news. Well, the news sources are often biased and they lie quite a bit.
Yep.
So what I mean by looking into it yourself is asking real people face to face that are actually involved on their situation. Instead of looking towards Fox or CNN or whatever.
Yeah. But like some of the people, they just like on both sides, they just don't want to talk to you. And they're like, I don't want to talk about it or something like that. So it's kind of hard because like they just both sides, they just shut you down and don't want to talk.
I would 100% become a mercenary or a vigilante. It's like my lifelong dream. What? I get to kill people legally? Huh? I'm kidding. I'm not like that. I'm not some weird edgy person.
Apparently offered to protect a politician, but he said that he hates them, so he rejected it on the spot, and he already gets paid as much as that offer was going to pay him.
I'm guaranteed he's lying. It's the internet.
Yeah, I'm not anti-people. I'm anti-stupid people. I don't think anarchy would be a great thing. But I also don't agree with the current form of governments.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that government is a necessary evil.
Well, they
Seriously.
tried no government. That
Yeah, in Portland,
that's technically a true
in
communism.
Somalia.
There's no government whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just consider this. Think about how stupid the average person is, and realize that half of them are stupider than that.
Yeah.
More than half.
Yeah.
Look at the percentage of
some
idiots
people-
to not idiots here in the
Some
United
people
States.
I'm pretty sure there's
20.
there's like 7% of people don't know where America is on the map.
So there was I saw a graphics point out Iran on the map, and 10% of the dots were in the United
Yeah.
States itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of them are just in the middle of the ocean. Jeez. Iran, it's not that hard. It's pretty big in the Middle East.
Yeah, I know. It's right next to Iraq. How can you not know where it's
and
at?
Pakistan.
It's like,
In the Middle East,
I've seen a
the
lot of
Philippines.
that, and there's a lot of dumb people, and I guess what a lot of people don't realize is when you look at the average IQ,
Who is Stan and why is
Yeah.
he so popular?
Wait, so is communism politics? Should I talk about that or no?
you could talk about communism, but you might get called out for not knowing true communism. So if you do,
No,
that's
I don't know.
that's you, not
Explain
me.
true communism.
I don't know. People still want to try communism, even though I'm not saying every time, but most of the time it keeps failing and failing and failing.
That's
Yeah,
because of
so
human nature,
China's
though.
not full communism,
Yeah,
so it's
I know.
working.
Not really, because they don't have free speech at all. And then Soviet Union,
Quality of life is kind of terrible in China.
exactly. And then they
They're
killed most of
banning
the-
Christianity in China. I don't know if you guys heard that. That's kind of politics, but
I know,
that's
yeah.
that's good to talk about, because that's banning religion is a bad thing. Everybody should be free to
Yeah,
express
same
whatever
with
religion they wish.
Same with Middle
So,
East.
fuck
the
you,
war
China.
with Christianity in the Middle East still going on to this day. But yeah.
Something worth mentioning is that the Nordic countries are not communist in the slightest.
What is?
The Nordic countries are not communist.
What is
Sure,
that?
they have high taxes.
Wait,
Yeah, they have high taxes. A few places
Communism, in theory, could work.
I mean, it had
True
never had.
communism actually is probably the best option, but it's never worked in practice.
What is this
Right.
country called? Tanzania or something like that?
Tanzania.
It's a country in Africa. Yeah, it's communist. I'm not sure if it works though.
Well, communism can never work, and the reason why it can never work is because human nature is to seek power and to grasp it with your big meaty claws, and keep the power.
Yeah, and communism expects everyone to be extremely selfless.
Ooh,
In
Yeah.
theory, yeah.
If just one person is selfish, which is inevitable, the whole thing falls apart.
Right.
I don't know.
all the way at the front.
But people still fight for it, even though I don't really think it's ever gonna work.
No. That's actually, I think, a good place to leave off. Because,
You want to
Yeah,
leave off the
anything else?
podcast with that?
I think so, yeah.
All right, let's see. How long have we been doing it? We've been doing it for a little while now, and I'd say that we did talk about some good stuff.
This was a pretty good one. Now it's time to do my thing.
All right, so
Minecraft video.
for everybody who's watching the stream right now,
Yeah,
Forever-
well, it has my
Use your
user
own
on it.
controller.
okay, the
Maybe that's
Your
right.
PS4 controller.
Yeah, well,
Hel-
his
hello?
account, well, his is linked to
Oh,
mine.
you're gonna pick
hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I'm still here.
Okay, so let me end the podcast. But let me give a quick thing to my stream first before I leave.
And I don't have
you
So
should
I'll be
explain that.
streaming afterwards. After this, I'm gonna stream my perspective of Tyler's world. So you have
Also
that to look
explain
forward
that
to.
we're not doing a movie review with guests.
Right, we're not doing a movie review in this podcast because we have guests. We had other things to talk about.
What's the movie?
We didn't have one, but we weren't gonna do one anyway.
It's only with us. It's not
Right.
with guests. We don't do it with guests.
Wait,
We do
why?
movie reviews to fill in time,
can
but
have-
with guests we
You
have.
can have more point
pretty
of views
fill.
though. I'm pretty sure everyone here has seen it.
We're not going to do a movie review, so we're going to end the podcast here. I'll be streaming afterwards on Tyler's Minecraft World, so I'll see you guys there. Let me end the stream. See you guys in the next one. Bye, Tyler. Bye, Dansnake, Eli, and Cole.